Hey everybody, my name is Paladin and welcome back for another video of Choice of Life. Middle Ages 2, boys. Proud to play this game still for you guys, so continuing the series right here. So last time we went ahead and went over here all the way to the academy, tried to come to apply. Went pretty great for us. We were a good academic guy, a student. But then as soon as we had to do the last step, which was to find a flower or something in there, we managed to not find anything, and then we went in here and we got banned out of the place because a girl didn't like us. So now that that is complete, we gotta head back and go towards there instead. We went to the village. They're directing us towards the depth of the forest, so let's go ahead and go there, boys. Maybe we'll be able to find the one of the two things that we're looking for, which is either the bandits or the ring, one of the two at least. So you meet with Michel and make your way to the royal forest. He says that you'll go through the path he knows. Go to the royal hunt road. You know what? I'm gonna agree. It seems like he knows what he's doing, boys. So you're not a problem. Michel leads you into the woods, sniffing trees, bushes, and suspicious manure heaps along the way. Manure, okay. Yeah, suspicious manure, I guess. You notice a hare that has been caught in a snare, okay? Take him as a dinner or release him. I'm gonna release him. There we go. The hare takes out his pocket watch, looks at the time, and then nods to you and runs away. Alright then. Michel suggests to set up camp for the night and hunt for food. Hunt together. Lie under a tree. I'm not collecting berries. Lie under a tree. I'm gonna hunt together. I'm gonna hunt with him, obviously. There we go. I'm a pathfinder now, so sniffing everything seems strangely useless, but soon you realize that you can really feel the tracks. There we go. So now I can actually hunt things, boys, which is really good. So while the hunter is distracted, you notice a purple tail sticking out of the bushes. Check it out. Don't bother. Well, obviously it's a purple tail. We already know it's the cat. It's not gonna hurt us. If it's the cat, we're gonna be fine. I'm gonna check it out. You remove the branches with your hand and see Serpentine. Yeah, what's he doing here? This hunter seems kind of weird, Your Grace. Maybe I should turn him into a dog. Why? Well, I think he'd be able to fill the right track faster. Alright, do it then. There we go. So I'm just kidding. If I had strength, I'd make him your faithful doggy. Alright? You're moving into the right direction, but you should hurry. Alright then. Good. So it looks like he agrees with the path I've taken, which is good to know. You find a human skeleton near a tree. Rob it. Make friends with the skull. Why would I do that? Bury and dig him in the grave. I'm gonna rob him. I mean, the skeleton has nothing to, as expected. Well, at least I tried, you know. Maybe would have had something useful. You never know, boys. After an hour walk into the forest, you stumble upon the remains of the camp where you stopped during the hunt. I'm gonna look around. There were still pegs from the tents, pieces of cloth, and long instinct fire. The retinue had clearly left in a hurry. Michel immediately begins to sniff the tracks, smacks his lips at the same time, leaving you alone with your thoughts. I'm going to inspect the tent, inspect the entire camp, or inspect the footprints. There's some footprints in here? Let's inspect the footprints first. You begin examining many different boot prints and find fresh ones hiding among the hole prints. This makes you interested. That means there's somebody that was here not too long ago. Fresh footprints from a path that leads out of the camp in a different direction than the rest. Observe the path, boys. I'm a rookie pathfinder. There we go. Here's also a trace, as if something heavy was being dragged. Well, the student has surpassed the teacher. I see you smelled the strange trace faster than I did. Well, let's go there then. So he praised your skills and lets you take the lead. Alright, so I'm gonna follow the trail. He lets me go first. I'll go first, boys. Seems like I'm really good at whatever I do. Sounds like a lot to me, like me, like in real life and stuff. Anything I touch, boys, turns usually to good stuff. So you feel the excitement bubbling into your chest and confidently following the trail you found. Suspicious sounds are heard from the bushes. Check them or don't check. I mean, this is something dangerous. The suspicious sounds, obviously. I got Michelle with me. You never know. Maybe we might all be okay. We need to check everything. Oh, you are watching the mating scene of a male and female royal deer. The male is not happy with this and hits you with his horns. Well, great. I can't mess it up one more time, boys. I miss it one more time, I die. You found a clearing in the woods. You think this is most likely where the assassins would have stopped to set up a camp. We should probably look around first. Almost all of the footprints were carefully swept up, but you still managed to find a couple of prints on the ground. Footprints don't look like humans. They're most likely an animal's. Okay, so an animal's been here then. Interesting. Keep observing. Look around the camp. You see more footprints mixed with animal paws. It's extremely difficult for you to understand where the footprints lead to and who left them. Thoroughly explore by yourself or still call Michelle. I'm still gonna call him. Obviously, I need to stay close to him. He's my only protection right now. He smeared his nose in the mud and fell the trail. Alright. So you were following the tracks until you noticed a pile of debris in a cave nearby. While you are peering in the distance and thinking about what to do, Michelle calls to you. The smell of unwashed ass and disgusting cooking. These are the trolls I'm tracking down. Oh, okay, so he's tracking down the trolls that saved my life, I guess. That's interesting. What are the trolls doing here? Well, they recently came into the forest. They say they are going to fight. They drag cattle from the village for food and leather for saddles. Alright, let's look around, but be quiet. Sure, let's follow him, boys. I feel like I'm kind of nervous right here because I'm doing pretty good. And I'm protected with Michelle, but I don't know, like, if I make any mistake, I'm dead. So I gotta be careful. You hide behind the bushes and look around the troll's lair. So a troll and suspicious man in blue are standing at the entrance of the grotto. Judging by the hood, it's one of the assassins. Seems like a troll makes him make saddles. Rush to the assassin. I'm gonna ask him for an advice. I need advice. We don't want to rush into things. Plus, there's a troll in there, so I'm gonna probably die if I do something stupid. There are two of them. The second one sleeps in the grotto, judging by the snoring. The poor guy won't go anywhere, and right now we can't handle the trolls by ourselves. That's true. There we go. Agree. And who will help us exactly? Well, we have to go back to the village. You'll visit the Margrave Christian and ask for help. Alright, good. You look at the assassin for the last time we returned to the village with a heavy heart. Alright, so we were that close, man. One of the assassins right here. This is the cave. So the assassin, one of the assassins is actually hiding with the trolls in here. So we need help to defeat the trolls. Christian's house, Michelle's house. Why would we go to Michelle's house? I don't know. I'm gonna go to Christian's house, boys. I don't know why we would go to Michelle's house in the first place. Let's go to Christian's house first. So you have reached the center of the village. A two-story house is ahead. We're according to locals, Margrave Christian lives. Okay. Walk to the village? No, I'm gonna go to the house, obviously. Finally, you came to a large house with a carved wooden facade and shutters on every window. A formidable dark-skinned man is sitting on a bench near the entrance. Walk around the house, enter the house, call out the Lord. I'm gonna call him out. Well, Christian come out for a walk. The man gets up from the bench and comes to you. He looks even bigger now, and sleeveless shirt emphasizes his shiny biceps. Wait a minute, you're not Christian. I'm Gundo. I see you're here for the first time. What do you want? Well, I'm walking around. Kick in the groin. What would I do that for? I've got a request, actually. There are far too many bandits around. You better get out of here before I mistake you for one of them. I'm gonna argue. You argue with the peasant and try to convince him that you should be allowed to see the count, but Gondo is adamant. A stocky man in an elegant shirt and a leather vest with gold stripes comes out of the house. Margrave Christian himself. Alright, there we go. There he goes. Gondo, what happened? Why do I hear noise coming from my office, and who is this? I'm gonna just simply tell him. Look, Michelle sent me, my guy. I'm not gonna tell them I'm the prince. They're not gonna take me seriously, so I'm just gonna tell them Michelle sent me. What does he need? I don't want to deal with this. Who are you? You're not from here. Did Michelle take an apprentice? I'm not gonna say I'm the prince. I'm just not gonna say it. I'm gonna just say yes, I guess. Listen, if it keeps you captive and forces you to sniff the ground, come in anyway. Alright, so you were taken to a room on the second floor and left alone. The walls of the room are decorated with stuffed heads of dead animals and the crest of the royal gardens. There is a rack with Christian's armor in the corner of the room. Examine the heads, examine the banners, the racks. I'm gonna examine the banners. An impressive collection of banners, presently insignia and other trophies. Their owner obviously traveled a lot. Soon after, Christian appeared and sat down at the carved table. Taking a deep breath, he turns to you. Don't waste my time. Why did you come here? Tell him about the trolls. Tell him about the assassin. I'm gonna tell him about the trolls. The assassin's it's none of his concern. It's a troll that's the problem. Great. Thanks for the info. Now you can go and tell Michelle not to disturb me anymore. We have to solve this problem right away, my guy. Is it true? Then maybe sit on my chair and try to solve all my problems yourself. You don't want to? These are the Earl's duties, my guy. Oh, well, shit. I just died. Christian can't stand it anymore. He gets off of the table, pulls you out of the house by your neck, hitting you into all the corners along the way. What the fuck? This man literally killed me. This man literally killed me. What an asshole, boys. Alright, let's try again. We're going here. We're gonna call out the Lord. We're gonna do exactly the same thing as we did. I'm gonna request. I'm gonna argue. There we go. Margrave himself. Michelle sent me. Yes. Alright, so we're here. I'm gonna examine the banner, boys. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna tell him about the trolls again. Look. Did something happen, my guy? Something horrible happened, a real tragedy. My son was killed by bandits near the village. I'm not up to solving problems with trolls or assassins right now. Well, more victims can be prevented, my guy, if you just move out of your fucking chair and do something. Here's what we can do. A squad of paladins has stopped in the taverns. It's not far from the village. You will go to the tavern, find these paladins and persuade them to help us for a reasonable price. Is everything clear? Alright, I'll do it. I guess I'll do it, boys. Hit the road tomorrow, ask the townspeople about the paladins, and when you find them, negotiate a price. Alright. So we're basically gonna try and find some mercenaries to take care of this. The tavern? The treasure? Wait, there's a treasure in here? Let's go to the treasure. What is this? Walking past Christian House, you notice an elderly peasant who is diligently digging a hole in the ground. I'm gonna walk up to him. Son, come here. Help the old man. Oh, it's not this guy again, is he? What do you need help with? You need to work with a shovel. The stuff is deeply buried. The old man told you about a treasure that he had buried when he was a child. It was supposedly around here somewhere. As he remembers, the treasure was buried between Christian's house and the chicken coop. Well, unfortunately, the chicken coop was demolished a long time ago. The old man hands you a shovel and breaks into a toothless smile. Let's start digging, boys. If I can have something, right? The place where the treasure was buried should be in one of these directions. If you choose the right one, it will save you time and effort. I'm guessing near the hut, really. Your shovel hits something hard and gets stuck. It seems that you've guessed it. Alright. I knew it, but it had to be near the hut, boys, so I think we found it. You take out a large bone. A dog that was playing nearby immediately grabs it greedily. Throw that bone, silly dog. You never know whose bone is this. Take away the bone. I'm gonna dig further. How can you stop a dog with such a sonorous nickname? Exactly. The place where the treasure was buried should be one of these directions. Okay. So I guess it was not near the... let me try the latrine then. The blade of the shovel enters the ground and falls inward. Looks like it's empty. Damn. So it is in the field. It was in the field the entire time. Alright, so you take a heavy goblet out of the thing. The golden goblet is adorned with gems. The words, not the Holy Grail, are engraved on it. That's good to know. Make the old man... Keep it for myself. All day... Well, okay. Well, the finger which you grabbed the goblet turned black and a sharp pain pierced your brain. What? That's bullshit right there. Alright, let me just do everything again, boys, really quick. I'll make the old man happy at this point. I'll give him the goblet, whatever. Buried back right away. Cross yourself. It's such a nightmare where you can find it. What you can find in the ground. You return the goblet to the ground. You make a mental note of exactly where you buried it so you can remember. Just in case, boys. The place where the treasure was buried should be in one of these directions. If you choose the right one. Okay, so the goblet itself was not the actual treasure, I guess. Let's go near the hut, boys. You take out a large... Okay, it's not this one. I'm digging further. There's nothing. The latrine then. So you found the last pages from the story The Forbidden Love of Knight Henry and Leonard. Better leave it in the ground. Okay. Dig randomly. You stumble upon something else, but you can't get your hopes up yet. Please let it be something useful. Several wooden barrels are tightly packed in the large pit. Let's open them first. Let's be greedy, boys. A dense green cloud of stench escapes from the barrels and fills everything around you. Take a deep breath. How about no? That looks like a marijuana, boys. Run back a couple of yards just in case, boys. What have you done? Who asked you to uncork barrels without asking? They've been rotting here for 50 years. Get out of here, you fool. Well, he's mocking us. You make it a rule not to help strange old people anymore. Yeah, I guess. What in the world, boys, was that all about? You know what? Let's go to Christian's house just because... not Christian's, but Michelle's house. Just because... I mean, I've got the option to do it, so why not? One-story shack is in front of you. Nearby, behind the fence, meat is being dried and skin is being stacked in several piles. Let's examine the meat first. Fresh meat is richly covered with salt. It hangs on a hook right under the sun. It's already smoked and smells delicious. Taste it? Oh my god, I can't be greedy. What the hell, boys? I died again. Alright, fine. I'm just gonna enter. I get it. I can't be greedy. I can't be an asshole. Unbelievable. You enter Michelle's house. The interior decoration leaves a lot to be desired. Michelle offers you something to drink. Some sage water. Give me some sage water. It's got hints of sage, significantly refreshing. There we go. Can I get some heart back at least? Well, ask about the house. Ask about work. Let's ask about the house exactly. It's being interrupted by a strong, continuous knocking on the door. Michelle, come out, you donkey. Who the hell is this? Who is that? This is Bart, a local peasant. The man doted on him. Well, he seems angry. Yeah, he found out that I had an eye for his daughter. What in the... Sorry for dragging you into this. Let's just wait it out. They'll be gone soon. Dumbhead. I know you're here. If you don't come out, I will burn your skins. Shout out abusive language. I'm gonna look at him. Yo, Michelle, you want to do something? You look at each other and try to pretend that nothing is happening until you suddenly catch the unmistakable smell of burning skins and smoke. Well, great. Not my skins. I'm coming out. Just don't touch them. Come out of the house with Michelle. I'm gonna say stay. Hey, this is not my problem. Michelle jumps out immediately and runs out of the house, leaving it alone. This is not my problem, boys. I'm sipping my drink while Michelle is being beaten up outside. Let's not help him. Not my problem, boys. After some time, Michelle returns beaten up. He's clearly upset, asks you to leave. Alright, I'm leaving. What, you expect me to help you out, my guy? This is your problem. You're the one who got yourself in this situation. I'm not gonna help him, boys. Alright, so everyone for themselves, man. A spacious courtyard with a 2-story tavern in the middle and several buildings surrounding it stands in front of you. You watch groups of people enjoying themselves heroically, but what will you do? Have fun in the courtyard or go to the... I'm going to the entrance. Ain't nobody got time for having fun, boys. I got a job to do. Drunken body falls over the tavern. Out of the tavern. Helping me get up? No. I'm gonna ignore him. I calmly step over him and then enter the musty room of the tavern with a contemptuous snort. Are you instantly struck with a strong smell of sweat and alcohol? There are so many people gathered in several groups that next to the dimly lit candles. The grimy counter is being wiped by the owner of the tavern. Let's look around, boys. An old man comes to you and says, if you guess in which hand the treasure is, then it is yours. It's in both hands, my guy. The old man frowns and unclenches his fist. You see a rotten tooth in each palm. Well, a peasant pushes you, but instead of apologizing, he starts blaming you for it. Hit immediately. Apologize? I'm not gonna pay attention. The peasant became embarrassed and pretended not to say anything. Yeah, you just ignore them and then they're just gonna be embarrassed. I'm gonna be a badass, boys. There are no free tables in the tavern. Sit with someone. Stand with a frightened look. I'm gonna sit with someone, man. I'm just gonna sit down. I'm gonna be an alpha male. Let's go. Well, alpha male, it is not the case. I died again. Great. Already in this video, I died 3 times, boys. Unbelievable. Let's do the same things I did. I'm gonna do the same things I did. Both hands. Oh, okay. So different thing happening right here. You're invited to a table to play cards. You know what? I'm not gonna cheat. Play a fair game. There we go. Your opponent is a terrible player. He loses and owes you a hot lunch. Nice. There it is. An extra heart finally, boys. I'm not gonna pay attention. Now, so a mostly naked man wearing only plaid boots and a topple comes up to you. He hits you on the head with his helmet and you pass out. Lie down. Alright. Well, that's great. You woke up on a warm straw bed in the barn. It looks like you were dragged here and carefully laid down. Who did that? 8 naked paladins are sitting along the wall. Their faces are covered by helmets that look like mugs. Undoubtedly, they are the paladins you were looking for. Ask for help with the trolls? Well, they're certainly weird, aren't they? But I'm gonna ask them for the help. Righteous fire is burning in you. You want to eradicate the evil and bring peace to our lands? But you will have enough. Will you have enough forces that lead you on the right path? Well, can I just pay you? They only seem to accept liquid gold. So I guess beer. You don't understand much of the speeches of the noble paladin. However, he's unlikely to back down. What does it mean? You will pass the test of pain, mind, and fire. If your will is strong, then you'll prove your worth and endure what I've been prepared for you. Let's see the first test. You were taken to a path of hot coals. Some of them periodically burst into bright flames. Go slowly, run. Let's go slowly, boys. The cold burns your heels, but it's rather more scary than painful. You get used to it, and by the middle of the road... boys. There it is. You've proven that your will is unshakable, and pain won't get in your way. You won't turn back. You're damn right. You're damn right. I hope it gets easier. I want more. Give me more, man. Paladin has brought several hoax barrels for the second test. Everyone happily uncorks them. So what are these barrels for? That's not for you to know. Trust your brothers and you will discover the new paths. Alright. Well, this is obviously alcohol. Yes, you're right. Never mind. Time for the second test. Yeah, this is obviously alcohol. So, in this test together with your brothers, you will open your mouth to the accomplishments that awaits you on the right path. A strong will does not fight the new. It lets the new through itself. Pretend to drink alcohol or drink it. I'm gonna pretend. Let's see if it works, boys. You quietly pour the contents of the glass onto the ground. Soon, you no longer have to do this because all the paladins are passed out. There it is. It worked out, Your Grace. What are you doing? What do you mean? What I'm doing? I'm convincing them that I've got a strong will. Where did you come from? Oh, well, I'm just doing my thing. I shouldn't be distracted by that mouse, but maybe I should have warned you right away. Warn me about what? But look at them. They're fanatics. Well, I mean, they're fun. Are you serious? What if they decide to eat you for dinner? They'll take you and fry you alive. Maybe they can even make you burn down a tavern. Come on now, they're not that scary. They're just here having fun. Come on now. They're coming to senses. Please, listen to reason and don't listen to them. Maybe you're right? You're way too incredulous, man. Get out of there, man. Serpentine jumps out into a haystack and disappears from sight. Yeah, let's not listen to the cat, boys, that talks. Obviously. Let's jump in, alright? We need some help, or I'm gonna get some help. He gets up, bangs his helmet a couple of times with his fist and approaches you. Noble sir, have you opened your mind? Do you feel the flow of the universe through your soul? Yes, sir, of course. This is wonderful. I can feel every part of this world on my skin. It seems that I have drunk too much. Amazing. This is the last test. Since the ancient times, this world was built by order. But chaos intervened and broke the world, creating bizarre forms. That's how man was created. We build and destroy. We bring order, and orders turn into chaos. Sounds logical enough. This paladin jumps with furious screams and grabs their torches. A frenzy of rushing paladins begins. They set fire to everything they touch. However, this does not result in casualties. You know what? Let's join them. Why not? Now we can consider you as a brother. Accept this token as a sign of entering into our order. Alright, good. We are now a knight, boys. Look at that. We have a paladin's helmet. And we are honorary member of the Order of the Paladins. Well, great. Trolls are worthy opponents, but for brothers of the Order. Where do we find them? Let's meet me at the spot, my guy. Alright, there we go. We got the paladins to help me out. That's easy, boys. See? You just need to do a bunch of crazy stuff for a bunch of naked dudes, and all of a sudden, you got their help for trolls. See how easy it is? Don't worry about it, boys. That's not... I mean, I don't even know what would have happened if I didn't listen to the cat. Probably would have led me to something bad, boys. Never to listen to the cat ever again. I just had a good thing happen to me right there. Let's continue, man. Let's finally go there. Go to the cave and have a revenge. At least have a revenge on the trolls and on the assassin if he's still there. So together with Michelle, you get to the meeting point near the trolls. Paladins in full strength are awaiting your order. Investigate the situation. Talk to the trolls. I'm gonna investigate. So one of the trolls follows the assassin and kicks him when he stops working. Michelle suggests that a second troll could be sleeping in a cave nearby. That's true. There's always two of them. Crawls off to your bush and tries to sit next to you. Move over. I'm gonna move over, of course. Well, my student, the key moment of our training with you has come. Trolls only understand strength, and we will go into battle. So I'll give you one last piece of advice. I'm listening. Michelle smacks his lips contentedly, struts around, and then continues. The trolls is a formidable opponent. Even one individual can cope with a whole squad of trained knights with strength like theirs, but we are smarter. You can't defeat a troll with speed and strength, but you can defeat them with cunning. Alright. Michelle is checking a bow and arrow, while the paladins are pouring ale into glasses. Give inspirational speech. Attack. Give them a speech, boys. You ruined the toast, but everyone understood that this was your first fight. Well, there we go. At least there's that. Talking pieces of iron decide to interfere with the dukes. I'll crush you into spears now. Let's beat him up, boys. The troll threw the assassins into the cave and rushed at you. Alright, so Sir Orlando is the first one to reach the troll. He gives him a hard slap in the face, sending the troll flying. A slap? Holy. Help the wounded? Attack the trolls? Why would I help the wounded for? I'm gonna attack the troll. Let's go. The troll growls, swinging its arms wildly to prevent the paladins from approaching it. Draw attention to yourself. I'm gonna draw attention. The troll is distracted by you and does the same thing as he did with Orlando. At least paladins can attack now. Well, I took a hit for them, boys. Took a hit for the boys. The troll separates you from the paladins by knocking down a tree. Now he's looking at you like you're easy prey. Get ready to fight. Get ready to fight, boys. The troll raises his arms above his head. It looks like he's going to crush you. Jump to the side. Jump back. I'm gonna jump to the side. There we go. You jumped too abruptly and accidentally twisted your ankle. Are you shitting me, man? What am I, stupid? Trolls take you in his hands and is about to throw you to the side. Bite the troll's hand. Are you what? Why did I die? Oh my god, I'm so bad. Alright, let's do the same things again, boys. Alright. Let's do the same thing again. Alright. Let's attack right away. Let's go. Beat him up. Alright, so now I've tagged the trolls. I'm gonna throw some rocks. There we go. The troll catches one of your stones with its teeth and breaks into a half. You decided to throw rocks at it, has disappeared. I'm gonna get ready to fight. Now, don't jump aside. Jump back, maybe. Hit him first. Jump back. The troll hands land dangerously close to you, but didn't manage to hit you. There we go. I needed to jump actually back. I knew I needed to dodge some way, shape, or form. Leaning on one of his hands, the troll is desperately trying to grab you with the other. Stab with the dagger. Dodge him. Dodge him again. Oh, I can't dodge. Alright, so we don't want to dodge too much. The troll notices your attempt to dodge and swiftly hits you, as if you were nothing but more than a fly. Troll takes you in his hands about... I'm gonna cry. You cried so pitifully that the troll was confused. He carefully put you back down. The troll rushes to the ram, but Michelle Arrow stops him. Pulls an arrow from his shoulder and looks around for the shooter. Run. Hit the troll with a dagger. Oh my fucking... I died again, boys. Why? I can't be a fighter. I gotta be a beta male, boys. What is this? Why can't I fight the troll already? Let me fight him. What is this, boys? Anyways, I think it's a good point to end it. We're gonna end it. We're gonna retry the fight in the next video, boys. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this one. Keep it easy.